Time now for gut instinct. Quickly, what does your gut instinct tell you? Harp, we'll start with you. Who is the best starting pitcher in New York?
Wow. I'm going to go, look, I know he's not the most accomplished, but I'm going to go with a rogue take here. I'm going to say it's Carlos Rodon. I'm predicting he's going to win the Cy Young. I think he's outstanding pitcher with great stuff, just has to stay healthy. I'm not saying he's better than those guys. I'm saying this year he's going to be better.
I'm going to go with Gerrit Cole only because he has the New York experience. I'm not saying that Rodon isn't going to shine under the lights, but we put a lot of emphasis on that, and Gerrit Cole does that time and time again. He proves that ace status all the time for us.
I'm definitely going with Justin Verlander. You talk about track record. Well, this guy is a future Hall of Famer, but it's also very recent success because he won the Cy Young last year. So I think he's the king of New York right now.
I'm also going with Justin Verlander. I really wanted to say Max Scherzer, but, rules are rules of the game. I went with my gut instinct.
Wait a minute. You said Justin Verlander yesterday was going to have a higher than 2.5 ERA. He can't win a
That
Cy
doesn't
Young.
mean he...
Harp's got a good memory.
All right, no one's watching 2 days in a row. Harp, I will put you on the hot seat next. Who is the X Factor in New York baseball this year?
I think it's Francisco Alvarez. I think, look, the Mets need power. We know that. We've talked a lot about it. They got to get him up here at some point, let him do his thing. He's a top prospect in baseball, one of them. He's going to come up here and hit 20-plus home runs for the Mets. I think he could be the X Factor if he does that.
I'm going to go with all prospects, specifically Oswald Peraza. I know we're going to talk about him a little bit later, but I do think that you have to have a shortstop who can produce, who can hit for power, who can play that position pretty much perfectly and fit in and mesh and be a part of your team and your chemistry. So I'm going to go with prospects, but specifically him.
So I thought of X Factor a little differently, but I'm going with Steve Cohen. He's the X Factor all the time. Everybody wants to hear from him all the time. I was in a wedding in Mexico the other day where, humble flex, no big deal.
Yeah.
Just out of the country here. No, but everyone there was from California, and everyone in California wanted to know everything about Steve Cohen. Nobody was asking about the players. They were asking about Steve Cohen. So that's my take on the X Factor. But Jerry, which New York baseball player is most likely to win a major award this season? So Cy Young, MVP, Rookie of the Year.
Oh man, that's a good one. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna stick with the pitchers, and I'm gonna go with Justin Verlander coming back over. The guy just knows how to win. He's done it before. Scherzer's in the same category, but Verlander's had the most recent success, and he's another year removed from Tommy John.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go Lindor. I think he got comfortable last year. We saw the potential there. His WAR was really high, and the voters today vote a lot on WAR. So I think with the value he provides defensively at shortstop, I think he's going to have another big year offensively. I think if the Mets win, he could be the MVP.
Ooh, I like that a lot. I might say Pete Alonso. I know that we're waiting for him to get a potential extension to be a part of this team for life, and I do think that that's coming. And I think that that also means that this guy is going to win something major. Maybe it is. I mean, we don't see a lot of first basemen go out and win that MVP award, right?
How many home runs? 50?
Yeah, he's got the power. We saw Paul Goldschmidt do it last year, right? But I do think he could follow in the footsteps.